A lot of guys are not getting matches online because they're not tweaking their profile in a specific way to get the right amount of attention from women. Now, my coaches over here at TripAdvice and my TripAdvice Accelerator coaching program do help you with exactly what pictures to use, what to put in your bio and profile to make it so you're getting a lot of matches. You can go over to tripadvicecoaching.com to learn more about how we can help you. But we also have some tips for you right now to be able to get more attention on your profiles. So follow these guidelines. First, you want to have high resolution photos. Now, I always give the advice that you want to have some sort of professional photos. What does that mean? That doesn't mean you have to be in a suit and tie and have some sort of, black or blue background like you're taking a corporate headshot, but you want high resolution photos, and maybe your friend can take those photos. Sometimes we don't have friends who can take good photos, so we can rely on professional photos, meaning you hire a photographer to be able to take photos of you. Either way, high resolution is going to be the best, because if you have low resolution photos, if they look kind of blurry, if they look old, it's going to be easier for a woman to pass on it, and you're going to look better no matter what if your photo has a higher resolution, if it's crisp, if it's clear. You need to make sure that a woman knows what you look like. So when she's swiping through your photos, she gets an idea of what does this guy look like. If you have photos that aren't clear, or most of them are in sunglasses, or most of them are with a bunch of people and you're hanging out, or your face is kind of covered, that's not going to work. She won't get an idea of who you are, and you won't get a match. Which brings me to number 2. You do want to have a range of photos. So it's going to be good to have a range of photos of you doing an activity, of you standing, kind of like a full body shot, a couple of headshots, you doing some sort of activity that maybe you like. I would just stay away from photos where you're with a bunch of people, only because she's going to have to pick out who you are. And also, if one of your friends happens to look more attractive than you, it's going to make you look less attractive, and it can cost you a match. Yes, I know it's crazy, but we only spend so much time looking at a profile, and we all have so many options, so you want to make sure that you're doing your best. Next, make sure that you don't have any selfies. The reason why selfies don't look good is because it doesn't ever get a really good angle. In order to have a good angle from a selfie, you usually need to take that selfie kind of far away. And if you're taking a selfie far away, you're going to see part of your arm in it. It's just going to look a little weird. And if you're too close, it's going to be close up, and it will get some sort of upward or straight on angle that doesn't make you look as flattering. That's why you don't want to have selfies. And a lot of guys do have selfies because it's an easy fix. Oh, okay, we have a dating profile. We're just going to download the app, and no, it needs photos. Well, my phone has a camera, click, 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 boom, but it doesn't make you look the best, hence less matches. Next, you want a profile that highlights parts that she can connect to. Okay, so we're talking about the profile section, the things that you write. You want to write some things down that you obviously like, or things that you're interested in, or places you've traveled to lately. The more specific, the better. That gives her an opportunity to comment on those things. If you're too generic or too general, it's not going to be as interesting. Or if you're talking about something that is just very avant-garde or too artistic or deep, even though that may be someone who is you, it's still not going to give you the widest range of matches. I say filter more on the date, less on the dating app. Get more options from the dating apps, and then you can filter from there. So you want a profile that says things about you that she can then comment on. So you want to be specific in your bio and in your prompts. You don't want to say something like, I'm an outdoorsy guy. I love the outdoors. I love being outdoors on the weekend. I love it when it's sunny weather. That's very generic and it's very general. What do you like to do in the outdoors? What are the outdoor activities you like? Do you like to go hiking? Okay, where do you like to go hiking? Oh, you like to kayak? Where do you like to go kayaking? When do you like to go kayaking? What are the specifics? If you like a certain kind of food, don't say, I'm a foodie. What kind of food do you like? What do you like the most? What restaurant of the genre of food do you like the most? And when do you like to eat that food? What's the dish from that genre of food that you like to eat? You see, the more specific, the better, so she can latch on and get a better idea of you. And it's going to be way more interesting and make you stick out than someone who has something like, oh, I like to watch The Office, or I love to watch Netflix and chill. It also doesn't hurt to put what you're looking for. What are the traits that you're looking for in a woman? And make sure it's something positive, not negative. You don't want to be complaining about women. I don't want a woman who's always late, okay? Or, even saying something like, I like a woman who's always punctual. Even that kind of has a little bit of a negative connotation to it. Think about the things that you might like in a woman, like something in terms of her being affectionate, maybe independent. Maybe you like a woman who's really into reading, writing, or some form of art. Something positive that you can say that you're looking for. And if she's reading that part, she might say, wow, that's me. This could be a good match. And then she's messaging you. Back to photos. A great way to work with photos is to continuously optimize. So that means that don't be just okay with, hey, I got the best photos. I hired a professional. My friend took photos. You put them up and you just kind of let it happen. Be testing things out. If you're not getting the results you want, change it out. There's a website also called Photo Feeler. And on there, people will rate your photos and let you know how attractive you look and describe the kind of person you might be based on the photo. So you can use that website to be able to check it out. This is not a sponsorship, by the way. I just know that we have some of our clients use it so that we can get an idea of what pictures are the best. Continuously change them out. Get new photos every 6 months to a year so you can see what works best. And if you want to know specifically what dating apps to use, check this video on the screen right here so you can learn. And if you want someone to handhold you through this process, tell you exactly what to do in terms of how to get more matches on your dating profile, we do it all done for you. Go to tripadvicecoaching.com, book a call with us today.